Before we get into the breakdown, if you don't know who I am, I'm Coach Nick of the DC Kings. I'm actually one of three coaches, along with Coach Roland, Coach Furman, and yeah, and once again, I'm Nick Manning, Coach Nick, however you want to, whatever you want to say. We're gonna do this breakdown of the most recent DC Kings high school team. I believe the team they went against was the SA Mambas or something like Mambas. Um, so yeah, we're gonna do this breakdown. If you didn't watch the previous breakdown that I did of the middle school game, I highly recommend you watch it. There's a lot of good stuff in there. I don't think I'm missing anything. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Before I even hit play, I'm about to pause on this because this whole game has a common theme and it starts off with this. So yeah, I'll play this part and I'm gonna pause it right after and talk about it because this is ridiculous. All right, let's play it. Let's skip ahead a little bit. All right, I let's just let's just rewind about like right here. So this is ridiculous. This should never happen again, ever. First off, let's look at the height difference here, right? Let's look at the height difference. I mean, Micah, you're like what 6'6", I think 6'5", maybe 6'4", 6. It doesn't matter. I don't even think this kid is like 5'10". This shouldn't happen ever again. This is ridiculous. Especially, it looks even worse on your part, Micah, because I mean, dude, you literally just won area. You were just area champ for high jump. So there's no reason somebody as athletic as you, we're talking varsity level, regionals, qualifier level, high jumper, losing to this kid on a tip off, bro. I don't know if you weren't ready, if you I truly hope it's one of two things. You just weren't ready, you were caught off guard, or you told this kid, hey, I'm gonna give you the tip off. Because if it wasn't one of those two things, that's ridiculous, bro. This level of effort isn't gonna cut it, especially against not even a good team, just a semi decent team. Because this team, I'm gonna be honest, was horrible. I mean, we beat them by like what 20 something. I don't remember the score. I think it was 46-20. I posted the full game. I'll put the link to the full game down below. But dude, this was horrible, and this whole game, the common theme is a lack of effort, lack of hustle, lack of energy. I don't know if we think we're too cool, but it all starts off with this level of effort on tip off. We kind of just gave it to him. This should have been an easy. This should have been a dunk, to be honest. It should have been a dunk. It should have been slap the ball over to JP. You take off, and we get a dunk to start the game. And I mean, honestly, I was confused. I don't know what happened. But honestly, to me, if I see this again in a game, and I'm the one head coach, like I'm taking you out of the game, and you're gonna have to just sit and think about that because it's ridiculous, bro. I expect better from you, and honestly, you should expect better from you. And last thing, I mean, and I'll move on from it. It just irks me so much to see that. And this goes for everybody, not just Micah, and not just DC Kings in general. Anybody that's watching this, you never know who's in the gym watching you, right? You never know who any of these people could be. Some college coach could be here watching their kid play, right? And who knows if they're looking for more players Who knows if they're they're gonna start their recruitment process next month or whatever the case may be. You never know who's in the gym, so you always have to treat these games, regardless of what level they're at, right? You always have to treat these games like shit is like it's your last game, or like there's a college level coach in the gym and you're trying to impress them. This level of effort, shit. If I was a coach, and if I was a college coach, and I came to watch your game, and this is what I saw for tip off, I'm gonna be honest, I'm walking out of the gym and I'm leaving because I just wasted my time. So yeah, just keep that in mind, bro. I expect better from you. Roland expects better from you. Furman expects better from you. We all had the same thought process when we watched this. You should feel embarrassed about this. And I'm only picking on you and tuning you out because I know you're better than this, and I know you can do better than this. All right, let's move on. We're gonna watch it one more time just so we can keep it fresh in our mind. All right, we start off on defense. All right, and they throw a bad turnover, so that's good. I don't really know what I was trying to get going here, but we'll just keep going. All right, let's see what they're in. They're in a 1-3-1. With this, we'd probably want to run like a 5 out or maybe like a 4 out, 1 in. I don't even. Let's see, let it play. All right, I think we throw a bad pass here. Good screen. Okay, we don't use it. We deny the screen or reject. Go away from it. Okay. I mean, we have our hands up. We just don't catch it. So it's not a bad. I mean, if we catch the ball, we probably score off of that. So not a bad. Actually, it's a good decision. We just got to catch the ball, and then we blow the layup. Grab a rebound, so that's good. That's good. That's good. All right, we're in our press right off the bat. Let me just see here. JP, especially when we're on ball pressure, we got to take better angles with this. We got to take better angles. You want to do like let's say if this is the basketball court, right? This is the basketball court. Oh shit. This is the basketball court. We got two sides. This is the arc. When you're, let's say ball handlers here, when you're coming to, bait him into the trap, we don't want to go side by side with him, right? We want to do almost like you almost want to like round it out. So while you're trying to bait him into, this is Trey, while you're trying to bait him into Trey right here, Trey, you want to take a better angle, not vertical, more of a rounded. That way he doesn't just blow by you. And we just got to take better angles because, I mean, let's see. Yeah, I mean, we pretty much, it's just your angle. You gotta take better angle here. Way to stop the ball, Malik. There's nobody behind him, so that's good. We can press up a little bit. Once we do stop the ball, you end up reaching here instead of just sliding over and stopping him from going past you. So you did a good job of getting in front of the ball, but now we have to move our feet and not reach, especially when let's be honest, you don't have the speed to keep up with him. So there's no reason why you should be reaching here. We should be moving our feet. And you get blown by. This team shouldn't have even scored 20 points. I'm gonna be honest. If we just I mean, these first few possessions, I can't. I don't necessarily say it's a lack of effort here. Now throughout the game, it definitely is a lack of effort for the most part. But dude, if we just had whatever five is on the court, if we just all in unison give the same amount of effort, if we all hustle, I mean, we could have stopped this team from scoring even 15 points. I'm gonna be honest. The just athleticism alone, all that we have on our team, we should have held them to 15 or less. All right, we immediately dribble down. This team's still getting back. Honestly, I don't know what this team's doing. We score a layup and they're still like, I don't know. It's a good drive. We just missed the layup. I like it. All right, we missed the shot. So now we got to sprint back on defense. Good dunk attempt. Make it next time. It's a good drive. I think you can finish that. So it's, you know, I mean, there's nothing really to say there. Just finish that. It's a good take. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Do we make our free throws here? Maverick's a pretty good free throw shooter, I think. Kind of rush that. What about the first one? Holy crap. Hey, look at these feet. Yeah, you're kind of flat footed here. I mean, you have a little bit of right here. That's why your shot is so flat. You got to get on your toes, especially when you're shooting free throws. Raise all the way up, hold it. I think I actually went over this in my breakdown of the middle school team whenever we eventually did shoot free throws in the fourth quarter. Um, you're so flat footed, right? Get your heels off the ground and hold your jump shot or hold your follow through because you got a nice shot. Hold it. All right. Let's see what happens here. Other team just throws it away. All right. We score the shot. No, we score the shot. There should be we before the game even started. We talked about it on made baskets. We're pressing, so there should be no confusion as to where we're at position on the court. We make a shot, we should immediately be setting up in our press. But for some reason, we're like kind of lollygagging to our spots. I mean, Malik's sprinting back, so that's good. JP got to a spot, that's good. But for the most part, we're all just kind of walking. We should shot is made. We should immediately be getting to our spots. I don't know if who's playing up here. I think we might be a little bit. I think we might be a little bit lost as to who's supposed to be where because I don't think Maverick should be. Yeah, Trey. Trey, you're supposed to be back. JP is supposed to be up. Maverick should be on this side. Micah should be on this side. And then we have Malik back. I believe is what we're supposed to be. Or it's either that or I think I called out 14. or it's JP up, Maverick side, Trey side, and then Micah, Malik. I don't know. I think we're just a little bit confused. But I mean, that's fine. It's whatever. All right, Micah, we gotta get on the floor here. This is where hustle comes into play. We're kind of just lazily reaching for the ball. I mean, of course you get it, but and shit, dude. Against a semi decent team, this just amount of effort is just it's not gonna cut it. Sure, against this team it works, but we're supposed to beat this team. We're supposed to be honestly, we should have scored. We should have had 60 at bare minimum against this team. If we had just tried more. All right. It's cool. We missed it. We got to make those though. Wide open layup, dunk, whatever. And just make it next time. I've got no problem with those kinds of plays. I mean, I'm sure Furman and Roland don't have a problem with that. We just got to finish it. We got to finish that. And we do right here. So cool. All right, let's look at this again because it looks like we set it up correctly here. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, we're still a little bit confused. Maverick's in the back, and I think Maverick at some point during the game you did ask me where you're supposed to be. So yeah, I can see where the confusion is. So Maverick, if I could be incorrect, I could be wrong. Right? I mean, these aren't my plays. These are Furman's, but I believe we're supposed to be like almost in a diamond. So it's like a 1-2-1-1 ish kind of. Essentially, boom, 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 boom. That's how we're supposed to be set up on the court. So let's say if this is half court, this is out of bounds, and we have the paint. We have the paint. And, I mean, this side of the court doesn't really matter. We have Malik somewhere back here taking care of the basket. Nobody gets behind him. He's doing his job. We have you're supposed to be something of some sort like this, and then we'll have JP, Trey, and then Micah's playing up. All right. There should be no reason, especially when there's nobody on this side of the court, while we have 2 guys back and 3 guys up here. Because, I mean, that's going to leave. We have, especially if they're trapping, we'll have 2 on the ball, and then 4 other players are going to be wide open. And, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what happens. And we got to sprint back. Once the team beats the press, all 5 of us have got to sprint back. But here we go. 1, 2, walking back. Oh shit. I really don't know what kind of defense that is. We're just lazily slapping at the ball. I think the coach is calling for a timeout. I don't think he's getting it. I mean, look. I mean, Maverick, you did great job sprinting back. All you need to do is just get in front of the ball. There should be no reason why we're just lazy. You sprinted back. That was good. But then we just lazily slapped at the ball and just kind of gave up on the play. And then we've got thing 1 and thing 2. Same thing. We're just walking back. I mean, guys, they beat the press. They beat the press. So we have to one get back, 5 people get back, and then we have to communicate and pick a man. So Trey did a great job. He found an open man. Maverick found an open man. Now 1, 2, 3 need to do the same. Find an open man. It doesn't matter who. We have to find somebody. We gotta guard somebody. We can't just have open people. But I mean, dude, it's hard to coach against. It's hard to. This red team's not really giving me they're not helping me out here because they're just throwing bad passes. That's a great drive right there. I don't know if you're kind of thinking about it more because I know I definitely have been getting on to you guys about when you're driving into the paint against traffic, but you did a great job of securing the ball here. Kept the ball high away from little dude right here. Kept the ball high. You didn't get stripped, and we finished it. I don't know if you've been keeping an eye on that, but that was good. All right, we're still not really set up in our trap. Yeah, I mean, Micah's there, Trey's there. I guess JP, maybe you just forgot we were in it. All right, cool. I mean, we're only 3 minutes into the game, and I mean, look, there's a lot of little things that can make us a much better team and make you guys individually a lot better players. So I mean, yes, we're beating this team. I mean, early on, we're already pretty much putting our foot on these guys. But that's what's supposed to happen against this team. This is how this game is supposed to look. Yeah. It could be a lot better, though. All right, this is another thing. Another thing that's going to drive coaches insane, just like it does me insane. Yes, I get it. We're going against an inferior team right here. But we also have to remember we're also trying to get better at we're also trying to get better at basketball, and part of that is focusing on what we're trying to do. Right, our whole goal isn't to just blow out this red team and call it a day. We're trying to learn. We're trying to get better. So we got to focus on those things. So when we're coming into the huddle, right, and I'm about to start talking to y'all, we can't be out here laughing and giggling just because we're killing this team, right? I mean, we're talking to the refs. I don't know what we're doing. There's little things. The minor details matter. Other things matter. Skipping ahead. And we are walking back on defense. We get back out. Ref is put the ball in play, and we are still just getting to our spots. This is, again, lack of effort. Just a smidge of energy. All right, let's look at our defense here. All right, you get beat. That's fine. You can go for the 50-50. I don't necessarily have a problem with that. I would just say don't leave your feet unless you know for a fact 100% that you're going to get that ball. If you don't think you're going to get that, if you don't know for a fact that you're going to get that ball, then you shouldn't even be leaving your feet. Because we have Tweedledee and Tweedledum doing nothing. So just don't leave your feet unless you know you're going to get it. All right, they beat the press again, which shouldn't. This team shouldn't beat the press, to be honest, especially with these level athletes that we have out on the court. We should never get beat in this press. This team should never beat us in the press, but it happens. So we got to get back, which you guys did a good job of this time. And now we have to communicate to each other on who's got who. Right? They beat the press. So Micah does a good job stopping ball. Malik's got to take right here. Maverick, Micah's already here. So you need to do your due diligence and find somebody else. JP's matched up here. We got to communicate. We got to find somebody. And this is something that all three of us coaches yell at you guys and try to get you guys to be better about. Both groups, both middle school and high school, especially me. That's like the biggest thing that I'm trying to get through to you guys is communication. You will see that if you just call out what you see, it'll make a world of a difference, right? If you just say like, "Hey, I've got ball, switch, screen right, screen left," you'll see how much better your defense can be. But it'll never be anything more than okay, all right, if we're just closed mouth the whole time. Yeah, you do a good job of getting in front of the ball, but we got to move our feet. Do you reach here? I don't know how this guy gets behind. Oh, okay, you took a charge. Okay. You know what? I don't have a problem with that. You try to take a charge there. I see. Yeah, okay, I see. All right, cool. He goes around you. All right, cool. No problem with that. It's a good pass. What happened here? Did we just miss it? Okay, I think we just missed it. All right, look, fellas. Miss. All right, right here. After like 5 misses, just come down with the ball. Keep the ball high, right? But land on both feet and then go back up instead of just trying to do this like no, I don't even know. I don't even know what to call it. Just come down with the ball and then go back up. I guarantee you would have made one of those. Right after the first one, we should come back down with the ball and then go back up. But I will commend the effort there. All right, good job. We stopped ball. We didn't call it out, but essentially we're in fire right now, which is a trap. So, with this being said, even though we didn't call it out, right, Malik, you got to move your feet. I'm pretty sure you're reaching here, and you probably get a steal, but against a decent team, you probably won't get a steal. Anyways, we got a trap going on here. So these three, we see this trap. We should be communicating. Who's gonna play the gap here? Right, we're gonna need one person here in the gap, trying to deflect the relief pass or whatever. We need somebody guarding here, and then one kind of maybe like in a flow because these two guys are side by side, and then there's an extra person here. So we could go like Maverick here, Trey plays the gap here, and then Micah, you kind of play the gap between these two guys, or I don't know. We just got to talk. I guess you don't reach, Malik. You just get beat. That's fine. You get beat. So this is one thing that the middle schoolers are doing better of. But we still struggle a little bit. Micah, I think this is most likely your help here. We have to slide over, and I don't know what's about to happen. You might actually do it, and we'll see. But before it plays, Malik gets beat. We've got to slide over and stop ball with our body. Of course, he loses the ball, so that's not a good demonstration. But yeah. And I mean, shoot, we are just smoking layups left and right. That's got to be like 7 layups that we've smoked already. We need these. Got to finish these. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I don't know. This is like you could play much better defense here, bro. Um, you kind of just open up your body to just let him go by you. I mean, you were in a good position here. All you got to do is just slide over and you stop ball. Most likely he loses the ball out of bounds if you just slide over in front of him. I don't know why we just kind of let him go by you. And then Malik, you do it. That's great help right here. Great help. Great help. Good. 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 All you got to do here, Malik, is just put your hands up. Do we get a foul call here? Okay, no foul call. I think semi decent rest. He probably would have got a foul call here. Either way, this is good help. Good help. Mavericks in help as well. Yeah. I'm. That might be the first like shot that we've made just half court offense. I'm pretty sure most like a majority of our points were scored on fast break. So it's cool. All right, we're in it. We're in it. We're in it. Good. Good. I think I did see a little bit of communication from JP, but okay, they beat the press. You know what? No, I'm gonna rewind because JP. Why are I don't know why we're just kind of lollygagging behind him. I know you can run faster than that. If you just sprint back and get in front of him, we could probably get another steal here. Instead, we lollygag back and we go for this pump fake. I'm gonna be honest. I would never. I don't know what makes you think this guy was gonna shoot this shot. And we've also been harping. We've also been getting on to you guys about leaving your feet against these like ridiculous pump fakes. There's no way he's going up for that jump shot. Just stay on your feet. Is that a trouble? Whatever. Same. Okay. What defense are we in right now? I mean, guys, we are manned up right now. We have open guy. I don't know who you're guarding, Micah. Trey, I don't know who you're guarding. Maverick, I don't know who you're guarding. JP, we just forget we're in man because this guy you were guarding this guy, and then we kind of just let him go. Trey, we're not in help. We're just or deny playing the gap, whatever the case may be. Instead, we just kind of reach, and you get blown by. Both of y'all get blown by. JP's not guarding anybody. There's two open people right here, and there's one guy unguarded. And guys, this is a horrible defense. It's almost like y'all are set up in a 1-3-1, which we never talked about being in a 1-3-1. I mean, we manned up pretty much this whole game. I think only on inbounds, baseline out of bounds plays, we went into 2-3 sometimes. For the majority of the game, 95% of the game, we are in man. So we've got to talk. We've got to communicate, and we can't be lazy. JP, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know how I didn't see this. I should have taken you out the game and talked to you about it because this is ridiculous. And then the one thing you guys struggle with the most. Look at this. Shot goes up, and look, we're like, ooh, pretty. Ooh, pretty jump shot. Whoa. And look how many red players are in the paint right now. And even here, this is an easy offensive rebound. Easy offensive rebound. Because y'all are googly eyes over the basketball. All right, this is something we yell at you guys every practice, pretty much every game. That a shot is taken, we need to find the closest man and box them out. Put a butt on somebody, get them out the paint, and then go rebound the ball. That way we don't give up offensive rebounds. Second chance points. Because it's second chance points that honestly is what causes y'all to lose games. All right, what defense are they in? They are in a 3-2, I think. Good screen. Great attack. You see, again, you keep the ball high. I love it. Yeah, that's a great drive. Yeah, I saw this multiple times in the game. I don't know if I ever told you, but yeah, this is cool to see because I mean, pretty much every game in the past, you specifically, JP, just because you drive the ball so often, you get stripped so often in this scenario right here. But this was awesome to see. Cool. Cool. All right. All right, well, you put in Xander. Did I put in Marcus as well? Okay, no, just Xander. Hmm. What are we doing right now? So we got two in the back. Trey's up here. Xander's doing what he's supposed to do. Hmm. We got to get that, Micah. Oh, honestly, I don't know how you didn't get that, but okay, cool. I have no problem with the hustle place. Cool. All right, now once we see that Micah gets beat, Malik, you've got to stop ball because you're the closest man to the ball. So you definitely need to slide over. Does he like box you out? I don't see. Okay, maybe he just boxes you out, but still, you got to fight like hell to get around that, box him out, and then Trey, same thing. We need to be in help. Ball's on the opposite side of the court, so Trey, you need to not be. You're not even guarding anybody. Either way, you need to be down here and help, essentially. Huh. This is not how I thought that was gonna go. That's probably a foul call. Yeah. Yeah, so Malik, make sure when you're going up for, a block or whatever, the second you swipe down, I think you hit him in the head. But either way, just go, you have to jump straight up. Whatever spot that you're in, oh shoot, you guys can't see it. Whatever spot that you're in, Malik, you need to jump straight up with two hands high in the sky just here. And you'll be much less likely to be to get a shooting foul called on you, whatever foul called on you. Yeah, but way to be there, and help. I at first thought you weren't there, but you were. All right, let's get past the free throws. I don't care about that. Actually, let's see. Great box out. Good. Good. This is good to see. Cool. Great hustle. Man, JP, you just lived in the paint this game. That's good. That's good to see. They didn't call a foul there? I thought they called a foul. Okay. All right, guys, they beat the press. So I don't know why we're still kind of just jogging back. Marcus, we need to get back. Xander, I think, is stopping ball. Trey, we got to be sprinting back. I think Micah is getting back. And then maybe one more JP. Whoever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who. All five of us need to get back onto this side of the court. Get back. I should be 5 arrows, 5 black jersey player wearing, whatever. We got to get back and stop the ball. Once they beat the press, we need to get back and find a man. Oh god, this team, bro. What the hell? What happened here? Okay, they throw it out of bounds. I guess we thought it was our ball? I guess we thought it was our ball. I don't really think there's really much to say. I guess I don't know. Just stay focused. I guess I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I guess y'all thought it was our ball. Honestly, I thought it was our ball too. Yeah, I guess just to make sure y'all are paying attention. Make sure you're paying attention, especially on dead balls. You never know with these refs. I mean, shit, our game, there was in our game, I don't know if it was last game or the game before. I think it was us. No, it was the other team. The other team had called a timeout, right? And they had called timeout with possession, and then going back into the game after the timeout, we got the ball. So make sure you guys are paying attention, especially with these refs. They're not the greatest. Just make sure you're paying attention. It's not necessarily a negative part on you guys. It's just these refs. Oof. All right, so this is the first time we go into anything other than man. All right, so there's some confusion here. So maybe I'll take the blame for this. I drew it up later into the game, but when you guys hear 2-3, I think it's 1 and 2. You guys are confused. 23. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're in 2-3 zone. Right. It doesn't really matter who goes where. We just need to make sure we've got 3 across and 2 across. You guys were already down there, so y'all should have just went back. And then JP, I think you're calling it out. JP goes to a spot. Trey goes to a spot. You guys know. Trey, JP, and Micah, you guys know where you're supposed to be. And this is where communication comes into part. We need to... JP, especially since you're our team captain now, you need to be talking to your teammates, especially the ones that are lost, and tell them where to go. Because they were definitely lost. Shit, JP, you might be lost too. I don't know. Yeah, we did not set up 23. Damn, coach, move out the way. All right, shot goes up. Let's see who boxes out. Well, one has the right idea. I can see the I can see the intent, Xander. But boxing out doesn't mean box out a space. It means box out a player. If you don't feel a body on somebody, that means you're not boxing out. I'm gonna be honest. I think the only person that had anything close to a box out was Marcus. You at least pushed this guy out the way. But all 5 of us have got to put a bottom on chest. Or bottom on hip and move them outward, out of the paint. Get them out of the paint so that we can retrieve the basketball wherever it lands. Right? If you're boxing them out on the baseline right here, if you're boxing out on the baseline, then shit, push them out of bounds. Right? Push them that way. If your player is on 3-point line, shit, push them fucking sideline or something. I don't know. No, well, I do know. You need to put a body on somebody. Right? That's the only way you'll know that they're not gonna get the ball is by having contact on them. Right? And while you're boxing them out, you're looking at where the ball goes. So find a man, box him out, then see where the ball goes and go get it. Otherwise, you're always going to give up. You're pretty much always going to give up second chance points because you'll never know where a red player is at or where a opposing player is at. Because I mean, you put no contact on him. And what do? We give up an offensive rebound right here. Do they get a second chance point? No, they don't. I mean, shit. I hope y'all realize like this was not a fun game to watch. I really don't care about the score. I think it was 46-20. We're supposed to blow this team out. As far as like execution goes, I mean, most of our points came from fast break. We really didn't run anything in the half court. But the defense was atrocious. And it was mostly just because of effort. Like, yeah, y'all got steals and all that. That's awesome. Y'all got steals, but shit, most of those steals came from them just throwing the ball away. Not from really anything you guys did. All right, another 50-50. Not a bad defensive possession right there. Skip ahead of it. Let's see. Inbound the ball. All right, on the inbounds, we need to be manned up. JP, I still have no idea who you're guarding. Let me see. Who's guarding inbounder right now? I guess. Okay. Never mind. My bad, JP. I see what's happening now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Trey's guarding inbound. He's just kind of playing the gap. Okay. Cool. My bad. I take it back. All right. Close out right here. If this was a good shooter, if this were me, I'm pulling it every time because this is not a closeout. Against a semi decent shooter, this is a wide open jump shot. This closeout is lazy and honestly weak. But of course we trap it, so yeah, I mean the initial closeout, not the greatest, and also this guy could have easily just blown by you if he was just a little bit better, a little bit more confident. No, he did blow by you. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, way to be there, Trey. Yeah, way to be there. Let me see. Who are we guarding? Oh, this team is killing me right now. This red team is killing me. Okay. Shit, I mean, if this red team was even semi-decent, they should have eaten you guys alive in the half court because we're not really guarding anybody. We're just kind of flying around. Is who's over there? Xander and Marcus. They're guarding two. I don't know who Micah is guarding. I guess Micah is on this guy. Maybe was on this guy and then just kind of. Well, no, Trey's on ball. So yeah, JP. I don't know who regarding. I don't even know JP how you ended up on this side of the court. Well, no, because Trey was on inbounder, so Trey is not in the right spot. Yeah, so this is where communication goes into play because I honestly, I truly don't know who we're guarding. Trey, you're kind of just all over the place right now. Um, so you guys behind Trey need to be talking. They get the ball and bounce, JP. So we need to communicate. If Trey, if this is or JP, if this is your man, then you need to tell Trey to get the hell back and guard his man. Take the wing. And if you're not gonna do that, then you need to slide over and take that guy. Because if this guy was even just semi decent, he could have just easily passed the ball here, and then they get a wide open shot because he's wide open. But we got to be talking about it. Yeah, he died. Whew, shoot. This red team is making it hard to give you guys like it's hard to teach. This red team is just is it's kind of bad. It is what it is. All right, so there's not a lot of time left in this quarter. So, if you heard me, I'm voicing to JP to slow it down. Let's get the last shot. So basically, I tell my middle schoolers this: don't try and score. Don't go into your action until about like I don't know 11, 12 seconds left. That way, if you miss, you've got about maybe 2, 3 seconds left to put up another last second shot if we get the offensive rebound. Essentially, I just want the last shot at the end of a quarter. I don't want to give the team another chance to score. Are they in 2-3 now? I really don't know because now they're trapping. Or they're just in a very extended 2-3. Are they in 3-2? I don't know what these guys are in right now. It's a good shot. It's a good look. It's a really good look. No issues with it. I mean, shit, maybe you could get even further into the paint. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Xander, you should have just taken this all the way. I mean, yeah, you were wide open right there. But shit, you could have gotten all the way in the paint, bro. You're a pretty big dude. So yeah. We should take this layup here. Right? Don't be afraid of the physicality, right? Seek it out. You drive in, this player closes out on you, and then you've got Marcus right here with a bounce pass. Or shoot, you drive in, maybe this guy's scared of you, and you go up for a wide open layup. Shit, you go in, you drive in, you go up for a layup, you make the shot, and you get fouled. Oh my God, I do this all. Jump ball. Cool. Yeah, guys, you guys already know there's like barely any time left on the clock, and these are running clocks. So ball goes out of bounds. That doesn't mean the clock stops. We gotta pay attention to that. So this is where lack of effort comes into play. Energy, hustling. Pretty much all times. Ball goes out of bounds. The ref gets the ball, and we're walking to our spots instead of hurrying up and get the ball. And we honestly could have got a decent shot if you guys were just hustling back to where you need to be. We should be setting up in box right now, but y'all are walking, and we have to throw up some. That We could have got a better look. I know for a fact if we had gotten set up quickly, we could have gotten a decent look at it because pretty much every time we're trying to score, we get a good shot. Just a little bit more effort, we could have got a good look there. So that's knowing the clock. That's keeping an eye on the clock, game situation, right? Basketball IQ. This is where basketball IQ comes into play. You guys heard me voice it earlier in the clip, right? I said, JP, pay attention to the clock. We get last shot. You guys should already know that the clock's running out. Ball goes out of bounds. We need to hurry up, get set up, so we can get some. At least one more look at a decent shot. All right. New quarter. Trey just hounding him. Good job. Yeah, Trey. I mean, it's not really just for this league, but just like in general, bro. Just do your job. Don't talk to your refs. Let me roll in the firm and talk to the refs. Right? We could easily get called for a tech here, especially with these refs. Yeah, I mean, you guys can't reverse calls in high school, so there's no point in complaining or whatever, unless you're trying to ask them what you did wrong, so you can learn from it. Other than that, there should be no reason why we're talking to the refs. You're not gonna get anything out of it, unless you're genuinely just trying to figure out what you did wrong, so you don't do it again. All right, we're manned up right now. Let me see. Yeah, let's just make sure. I don't know what's about to happen, but let's just make sure whoever's the last line of defense. So I think this is Malik. You need to be on this side of the player, and you need to make sure that he does not get behind you. Wherever this guy is at, Malik, you should be on this side of him. All right. He's here. You're here. If he's here, you're here. Behind him. He doesn't get behind you. You're the last line of defense here. I mean, shit, this is wide open. If this guy had just, let's see. If this team was just a little bit better, all he had to do was just face up and bounce pass, wide open layup. Jesus Christ. All right, I'm not going to really blame this on Malik, but we get the ball. We can't just immediately start dribbling. I mean, just make sure, Malik, when you get a steal or whatever the case may be, you kind of just pick up the ball first and see the area around you before you start dribbling. It was open, so that's fine. But also, we guards can't leave our guy Malik stranded while he is still improving his ball handling. I'll put it like that. All right, we know Malik is not the best ball handler, so let's make sure we do our jobs and go get the ball so that we don't have this. But you do a good job, Malik. Way to retrieve the ball. Way to pick it up. Against a semi-decent team, you're probably not going to get that, though. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if this team is in 2-3, 1-3-1. Man, it's 2-3, and then these two trapping at the top is horrible. Why would you have them doing that? Oh, you know what? I think they're in man. Yeah, they're in man. Okay, that makes sense. And then they're calling on trap. Okay. But then wait, who is this guy guarding? Guarded, guarded. Help. 2, 3, 4. I don't know who this guy is guarding. This guy has no idea who's guarding right now. That's why it's throwing me off because this team is so bad. Pretty sure they're in man right now. JP, we got to get off the ball, bro. You got 2 people on you. That should be an easy indicator to have your eyes up and see the floor. Open. Eyes up. Get off the ball. Of course you get. Somehow it works in your favor. Way to be there, Malik. Okay, we are still not set up correctly in 14. Now we've got 3 people back, one up. So I'll take the blame for this, because I think you guys just might not know where you're supposed to be. So you know what? That's on me. Okay, we're like kind of in it. I think we're just honestly. I think at this point we're kind of just manned up, full court. Which is fine with me. That's fine with me. Yeah, I think we're just manned up. Okay, so that's fine. Good defense, JP. Damn, what happened? So this is definitely not. Let me see. Okay, JP's he's on ball. He pushes to the sideline. Trey, if you're gonna get there, bro, you need to get all the way there, right? Not just kind of halfway, right? You're gonna trap it, then trap it. Okay. He turns around. I think we kind of just screened each other. All right, nothing really wrong there. Oh, coach calls the timeout. Okay. All right. JP. I mean, dude, look at these guys, bro. Just a little bit more effort, a little bit more energy, bro. We get the ball in, bro. You should be taking off. Look at them. They're not ready to go. Right? Bro, I mean, shit, we're like walking the ball, and this is an easy blow by the way that they're playing defense right now. Good pass. Good shot. Good job. This is a good pass, JP. Good pass. They trap you. I think they send a trap. Which is, you know what? If we're just, maybe you're just expecting the trap. Maybe that's why you just didn't immediately attack it. Then that completely makes sense. That makes sense. Malik, you got to get out the way. They're sending a trap, Malik. It looks like. So we need to space out, right? Oh my God! I think I was paused that whole time. Oh shoot! I have no idea where I'm at. I think I messed up the recording. Okay, that's fine. It's whatever. We'll just start from here. All right, I might have messed up the recording, so I kind of don't really know where I left off at, but we're just gonna pick up from here. Yeah, I have no idea how long the recording has been paused for, or not paused for. I mean, guys, this is just lazy defense, bro. I mean, Marcus, this shot went up. You were in a great spot to just box this guy out. You could have boxed this guy out. Maverick, find the body, box this guy out. Malik's the one, guarding ball, so obviously he can't do that, but JP can box him out, box out, box out, right? Instead, all 5 of us, shit, all 10 of us are just looking at where the ball goes. And we give up an offensive rebound because of it. And they make the basket. This is textbook right here. Of all the thing, like all the times us 3 coaches have been yelling at you for, this is why we box out, so that this doesn't happen. This doesn't happen right here. If we box out, and I'm not saying boxing out stops the other team from getting rebounds 100% of the time, right? But it stops it majority of the time. But it'll never stop it if we don't box out. All right, let's skip ahead a little bit. Good screen. What happens here? How does he get past the screen? JP, just make sure you I don't even know if this is really on JP. I don't know. I think you just get pickpocketed. It's whatever. It happens. I can hear y'all talking. I probably just got done yelling at y'all for it, but I can hear it, so that's good. Cool. Marcus, this is not help defense, or this is not how you play the gap here, brother. Maverick is sliding. He's pushing the ball handler towards you. Slide them 2 puppies over. Put your body in front of the ball, and he won't get past you. There's just no way you just... It's like you're trying to... I don't even know, bro. It's like you dropped your phone on the ground. You're trying to pick it up or something. What is this? This is not defense. This is not how you play help or play the gap or whatever. Slide your butt over and stop the ball. Help him out. You slide over, you stop the ball. Maverick could take your guy. I don't know. It's whatever, but that shouldn't have happened. And we get, Jesus Christ, what is this shot, bro? Good close up. Whatever. Let me see. Nah. It's whatever. It's hustle play. I like it. Okay, I see improvement here. Malik, I can see you putting a body on somebody in Xander. Good job. I like it. Maverick. Okay. I at least see the intent. JP is still ball watching. But good job on the rest of y'all. JP, we still gotta find somebody, bro. If you don't see somebody open the shit, go back, then put 2 people on a body or something. I don't know. But this isn't gonna cut it. This level of effort right here isn't gonna cut it. What the hell was I? Why did I leave you in the game with this level of effort? Pretty sure I yelled at you to attack. Yeah, Malik, I don't know why you stopped. This should have been a layup attempt here, bro. You should have gotten all the way to the rim right here. He's running side by side you. This is your drive right here every time. You should have taken. But you take care of the ball, so I'm not too upset about it. All right, I think we. No, I don't know what defense they're in. I have no idea. I cannot tell what defense they're in. We got one on the ball. They might be in a 1-3-1. We got one high, three. Hmm. I mean, JP, we see this, bro. I would, hey, dude, go get the ball. This guy doesn't even look like he believes he can dribble. This should be an easy steal right here. We have to see these things. Instead, we're just kind of just like, I don't know. Maybe you're just trying to take a good angle at it or something. I don't know. Let's let it play out. I'm not gonna chew you out on it. Who's to say you don't get the ball right here? I guess maybe you're just trying to play it smart. Malik, stop reaching and move your feet. You would have eased. I mean, look how close he is to the sideline. If you just move your feet over just a little bit, slide your body over. It's probably a turnover. I mean, nobody on this team can dribble, but you guys made them look like the best ball handlers ever because all y'all do is just like you're trying to pick up dirt off the ground. All y'all do is reach. Maverick, we are walking back, and this is where communication comes into play. We've got to be able to see this, right? Two things need to happen. Xander needs to stop ball since Maverick has been beat. Xander needs to stop ball. While Xander's stopping the ball, Xander needs to communicate to take low man right here, right? Or matter of fact, actually, this is Maverick's call out right here. So Maverick needs to say, Xander, take ball. I've got this guy right here, right? Of course, we get the freaking ball. I can't even demonstrate what's gonna happen. This should have been an easy pass. Whatever. It doesn't change anything. It's another great drive right there. Ball, keep the ball high away from the defense. That's good. That's really good. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit because I'm kind of just repeating myself. There's a lot of the same. Let's go to I don't know. Let's go to like 40 minutes into the game. Let's see what we're doing here. This is the last quarter, I think. All right, we come in on defense. Let's see how we set up. All right. All right. Again, because this is ridiculous. Not as well. Xander's doing it. Xander's at least listening. The rest of us are all like we're like y'all are watching the same movie. We're ball watching. Like damn, y'all all wonder where the ball's gonna go. Against a semi decent team, the ball's gonna go to the other team if we don't start boxing out. Oh, we get bailed out again. Maverick, when you are standing on the perimeter, wide open. You need to have your hands up, and you got to be ready to shoot, bro. This is a wide open jump shot if you just have your hands up ready to shoot, but we're just standing here just dazed. Right? And we get the ball and it should have been a wide open shot. Honestly, you could have kept going for a reverse layup. But that's more so just like a skill development thing. I don't know. Against this big defender right here, this is a blow by. You got to kind of see those things. You have to know that you're a lot more athletic than this guy, and that you could just easily blow by him for a layup. Right? Let's say you do dribble drive, right, and you're not open for the layup. Let's say he is kind of mobile on his feet. It's a kick out, wide open three for one. Let's say this player does a good job of closing out. We get an extra pass, or one more pass to Marcus, and say shit, Marcus gets guarded. It's another one more pass to Trey. But that just comes with skill development. More skill development, the better you get, the more you'll see that kind of thing. Jesus. Maybe the ball just slipped. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Guys, y'all know y'all are allowed to come back. I know I listen, I know I yell at y'all that when you grab the rebound that you need to go right back up with it. Y'all are allowed to land back on the ground first. Y'all don't have to try and shoot the ball mid-air. Y'all are allowed to come down onto the ground, land on 2 feet, and go back up. But I'm glad y'all are at least hustling for the ball. You're at least trying. Good God, how many rebounds are y'all trying to get? Y'all just stat padding at this point. All right. Need to be communicating who's got ball, and let's see if we do that. I still don't know who's got ball. I do see some kind of communication here. All right, cool. Way to talk. Good job. Let's look at this help defense real quick. All right, Marcus, and here we go again with this reaching crap. Instead of just reaching down with your hands. Who's this, Xander? Frick, I messed it up. Instead of just reaching down with your hands, if you just slide over just a little bit, he's going to run into you, and we might get a jump ball. He might travel. He does travel. Oh my God. All right. Honestly, I think that's pretty much it. I can call it there. I mean, at this point, I'm just kind of repeating myself over and over and over again. So there's really, this whole game was a lot of the same thing. It's boxing out, not communicating, and just a lack of effort. It just looks like we think we're too cool to be out there, to continue playing against the team. But I'll be honest, y'all don't look that good. Of course, y'all look better than this team, but we don't look like we, how do I put it? Flat out, we don't look good enough to be playing that the way we're playing. So just remember, first off, you never know who's in the gym, so just make sure you're always giving good effort, attitude, hustle. And then, as far as like actual on the court stuff goes, we got to talk, we got to communicate, we got to box out. We got to talk and we got to box out. That's really it for this high school group. Um, if y'all want to continue to win games and, you know, like good games, not games against teams like this where, yeah, we're supposed to win against this team, right? There's there's just in no world where this game where we lose. This is supposed to be an easy win. And we still looked really bad. I'll be honest. If we weren't getting a fast break still, if the other team didn't just give the ball to us, we kind of looked bad on defense. Um, I can't even really critique our offense because this team didn't really give us a good look. So there's really not much to say other than maybe just spacing in general. If you're standing close enough to where you can reach out to somebody for like more than 2 seconds, 2 or 3 seconds. If it's not a screen, if you're not setting a screen for somebody, then you need to go to a different spot. You need to cut, move around. There's a lot of standing still, and there's like a lack of space. It's like y'all like want to hug each other, which is cool. Hey man, we're teammates, so I'm glad y'all like each other. Um, but as far as the flow of offense goes, right, if we want to get more buckets, if we want to, yeah, it's really it. If we want to score more, we got to space out the court. I heard another coach say this, like in a YouTube video or whatever. Share the court. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, communication, boxing out, and just effort, bro. Y'all just give just 10% more effort. Y'all look even that much better. Y'all look 10% more effort. Y'all look 50% better. That's really all it comes down to. That's a big thing right there. Is energy, effort, hustle. That's really it. I think that's it for me. Yeah, hopefully you guys learned something. Like I said, I highly recommend you guys watch the middle school breakdown that I uploaded, because there's a lot of stuff to learn from that game that's not just a lot of the same like from this game, because this game it was kind of hard to critique like other things. 'Cause I mean there's really only 3 things that stood out in this game, just going against this team. But yeah, yeah, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Yeah.